Hello everyone, this is Will. I am a private music teacher. I teach piano, voice, flute, euphonium, music theory, ear training, composition, you name it, I teach it. Anyway, so this is August and we've been dealing with FAQ, frequently asked questions. This is going to be our last frequently asked question video this month. Now, this is not as frequently as some of the other questions, but I think it's a very interesting question to address. The question is, if I don't have an instrument, can I still take lessons? My answer to you is complicated. That depends on what you're talking about. So, if you're talking about voice lessons, your instrument is your voice. You are your instrument, so there is no instrument to buy. So yes, you can definitely take voice lessons because you don't need an instrument. Your voice is the instrument. What about piano? Now, here's the deal with piano. I can teach you piano lessons. I can bring my electronic piano with me, but that's not going to be very helpful. Any guesses as to why? Time up. All right. The reason why that would not be very helpful is because you don't have the instrument to practice on. So we're talking about actual physical instrument here, the piano. It is useless if you don't have something to practice on. That being said, what about flute? Again, I do not have a flute for you to borrow. So no, you cannot take lessons without an instrument. So the reason why I'm saying this answer is quite complicated is simply this. If you ask me for piano lessons and you don't have a piano, I will make it very, very, very clear that, taking piano lessons are going to be kind of unsuccessful if you don't have them to practice on, but I will still most likely lean more towards the yes, like it's more like this is yes, this is no. I'm like, yes, I guess so. But I don't actually expect you to make any progress until you actually have it. And usually, if you're not seeing progress, the want to take piano lessons dissipates. So you're not going to like it, I'm not going to like it, no one's going to like it. I'll happily give you what you're asking for, but it isn't going to help you. Voice lessons. Yes, you don't need an instrument. That was a weird face. You don't need an instrument. Flute lessons. No. Euphonium lessons. No. You have to have those instruments. I don't have them for you. It's not your music tutor's job to have them for you. It is your job to have them for you. So what can you do to get a couple music instruments? Well, there's a bunch of things you can do. First of all, if you're looking into piano lessons, there is a lot of people who have the old school upright pianos that they're trying to get rid of for literally free. Just go ahead and check out your local Craigslist or just ask around. People don't want these upright pianos. They are large, but honestly, I prefer the sound of a real piano over electronic myself, so it'll be very easy for you to get that. Another thing you can do, if you're doing beginning piano lessons, I would really love it if you had something called weighted keys, but if you can't, that's okay. Go to your local Target or Walmart. I know, I just said Walmart, ugh. But anyways, go there. They have pianos for around 100. They are not the best. They don't sound great, but to get the basics, the beginning, literally for like the first 2 or 3 books of piano lessons that I teach from, this will work fine. Okay? Another option, go to a music store. Invest in a piano. This is for the person who is definitely going to be sticking with piano. Get a nice piano that you can use and grow with, and it'll last you a while. Your fourth option, believe it or not, I work with a site called Musify, and they offer well, not pianos, but yes, I guess. They offer music instruments for sale and for rent at fantastic prices. Go ahead and use my code, William P, and get 5% off. And what happens is, you can borrow the piano and work on it that way. So that's your option there. As far as instruments, the no section, here's the deal. You need to build this. This is called your embouchure. I know, you're saying, that's called my lips. I know it's your lips. I'm aware that it's your lips. But the way you actually blow into a sort of flute, or the euphonium, yeah, that's weird to do without an mouthpiece. Sorry, guys. But you need to build the strength here. If you don't have an instrument to practice on, you can't build it here. So that's problem 1. Problem 2, flute's way over here. See this? Euphonium. It's weird to do without it. You're using these fingers here. If you don't have them, you don't have any way of practicing that. It's not going to work. You have to have your own to just get the embouchure, to get the air supply, to get the fingering. You cannot take instrument lessons without an instrument. I am so sorry. Again, your options. Look at your local music stores. A lot of them have used instruments for you. Flute is a very popular instrument to start in elementary school even. So you might be able to find them at your pawn shop, your local music store, your regular music store. It's going to vary in price depending on if it's used or if it's, new. You could go ahead and buy one flat out from a nice place. Yamaha makes nice ones, things like that. Again, you can check out the site I work with, Musify. Get that 5% off by using my promo code William P. Just saying. Anyways, again, you can rent those instruments. So you have to have an instrument. And it's not as much as I can't teach you using my instruments. It's the fact that if you don't have them to practice, you will fail. I am being completely honest. I will not lie to my students. You don't practice, you fail, you drop out of music lessons because you feel like I'm not doing my job when it's you who is not holding up your end of the bargain here. So I do apologize for being so frank because some people are like, oh, you just said it was my fault. I did, because practice is 100% on the student. If you do not practice, you will not be successful. And it's the same with sports. It's the same with exercise. There's a reason why certain things people start out with this great positive attitude, like, I'm going to accomplish everything. Yeah. And then after a while, they're just like, I don't feel like putting the work in. So that's how it goes. Can you take music lessons without an instrument? Yes, but you shouldn't. And if it's an instrument lesson you're looking for, no. All right, I hope you guys had a great time with this August fact finding frequently asked questions. We will start a whole new thing next month in September, which is coming up literally this weekend. So I hope you all have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Again, I'm going to put that link, not a link. Well, I could put a link. I'll put a link for Musify in this description with that promo code for you. Remember, 5% off. It's actually really good. So it's the cheapest prices I've seen for renting an instrument. And if you switch instruments, they take what you've already paid toward the new instrument if you end up wanting to buy it, which is very different than most music stores, whereas if you switch the instrument, you just lose everything. So I really recommend it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I need to stop talking. Bye!